You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Hello, pet parents. This is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets on Pet Life Radio. Okay, wow. I have the most interesting show I've had in a long time. You are going to be so excited to hear this. It is a way to talk to your pet when you're not home. Is that cool or what? Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Every pet is unique. Maybe they're gray in the muzzle, yet young at heart. Maybe they're growing out of the puppy stage and into their paws and ears. Or maybe they're just trying to maintain a more girlish figure. At PetSmart, we have the right food for your pet at a great value for you. PetSmart. Be better together.
Go to PetSmartDeal.com and save up to 30% on awesome gifts for the pets and pet people in your life. Toys, collars, leashes, PetSmart gift cards, treats, and more. Go to PetSmartDeal.com today. PetSmartDeal.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. I am so excited to introduce Brooke Martin. She is the inventor of iCPooch. Welcome, Brooke.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, all the pet parents out there, I've never had a guest like Brooke, mainly because Brooke is a 13-year-old scientist. Now, Brooke, you are so young and you created such a cool, unique product. How did you get into the idea of creating a product? Tell me about your science background.
Well, I've always really loved science and been an entrepreneur at heart. So a year ago for my 8th grade school project, I did entrepreneurship. So I decided to come up with an idea of my own. So I just started thinking about problems that we face in our lives. And one thing that came to mind was separation anxiety in dogs. So I looked further into that, and my dog Kayla, she's a golden retriever, she had really bad separation anxiety when we first got her. So I wanted a way to connect with her while we were away from home, whether it be at work or at school or on vacation. So I just kind of started thinking about it, and I really like to Skype and video chat with my friends. So I thought it would be really cool if you were able to do that with your dog. So then I kind of just added on a little bit more and thought about what if you were able to deliver a treat to your dog while you were away from home. So then I just started doing prototypes and looking into how it would work.
Okay. That's so interesting to me. And I understand what you mean because I have dogs and I understand about separation anxiety. I was just away for a few days on a business trip, came back, and every time I go to the door and leave, they think I'm not coming back again.
Yeah.
So you created iCPooch. How does it work?
So there's a device, and it sits on your floor or in your home somewhere, wherever you want to put it, and you put your own tablet or smartphone on the front of the device, so anything with like a front-facing camera. And so while you're away from home, you just go onto your computer or your phone and you can call up your dog. So just like video chatting or Skyping, except it's auto answer. So it automatically answers and you can call your dog over and they can, you can see and hear them and they can see and hear you. So you can check in on them and see how they're doing. And you can press a button on your computer or tablet and it will deliver a treat. So it signals this motor that makes a treat come out for your dog.
That's so clever. Now, you are right now in the process of developing iCPooch, but you've developed a prototype, correct?
Yes, we have our final prototype.
And how has that worked for your dog?
Our dogs love it. We've tested it on a lot of other dogs too, and I think every single dog that we've tried it on just seems to love it. My dog, Kayla, she will just lay by the device when it's on our floor, stares at it. We call it, praying to the iCPooch gods because she just loves it and she waits for another cookie to come out. And she definitely responds to our voices. So if we tell her to sit, then she'll sit and we can give her a cookie. And they just love it.
It's such a great idea. Now, how are you going about developing? I know it's costly. I mean, prototypes can be developed, and I know it's pretty costly when you're creating products. And you are only 13 years old and most likely in school and don't have a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So how are you getting the sources to get this great product out on the market?
Well, right now we're seeking investment, so we've gone around and presented to many different investors and investment groups. And then we're also doing a Kickstarter campaign. So we'll be starting a Kickstarter campaign pretty soon. So people, just like the listeners, can go on to our website, iCPooch.com, and they can click on the link to the Kickstarter campaign, and they can go in and pledge anywhere from $1 to as much as $1 to as much as they want to give, and you will get something in return. So you can either have your pet be a founding pet, and their name can go on our website, or you can get an actual device. So just however much you want to give. And we're just going to try and get all the money that we need for manufacturing and hopefully get this out to the market.
Oh, what a great idea. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the product. Now, you mentioned your dog. Can cats use this too?
We haven't designed one for cats yet. Right now, the treats that we're using with the device are dog treats, but we're definitely looking into devices for different kinds of animals, whether it be a cat or a horse or something like that.
Interesting. And then the treats from the device, are the treats loaded into the device and then just dispensed one at a time?
Yeah, basically. So you can get iCPooch cookies, and they come in a sleeve. So you load the cookies into the device. So they're all stacked up in there. And then when you're away from home, you just press it, and they'll come out one at a time. So you can give your dog as many as you want before they run out.
You said there are iCPooch cookies in the sleeve. So if you maybe have a picky dog that just only likes, a certain kind of treat, would you be able to change it?
Yeah, we're looking into that where we can have it adaptable to our treats and your treats. So we're not quite established all the way on that, but we're definitely making it so that other people can use their specific dog treats that their dog likes.
Such a great idea. So that all the listeners get a good picture in their minds of it. So basically, how it works, if I understand correctly, is that I have the device set up and a tablet or smartphone set up and set on Skype.
Yeah, it'll be set on the iCPooch application or website, yeah.
Okay, so it's set up on the iCPooch application, and I have my phone or tablet or computer away from home, and I can just dial it up. It'll turn on, or it's already on, and my dog will see my face, hear my voice, and then, I don't know, what do I do so that the treat comes out?
There will be a button on the bottom of your screen, and you just press that with your mouse or your finger, and it will dispense the treat. So the device connects to your home wireless network, so it basically goes through the internet.
What a cool idea. Okay, this is way before your time, I know, but there was this old cartoon called The Jetsons that were very space-aged family. Oh. Have you heard? It's probably on like the oldie channel or something. But this reminds me of something out of the space age, but we're there already. We're in the space age. We're doing this. This is such a great idea. It's so exciting. So Brooke, what other science projects are you working on these days?
Well, I was recently selected as a top 10 finalist for the Discovery Education 3M Young Scientist Challenge. So that was announced in June, I believe. So over the summer, I've been working with a 3M scientist mentor, and I'm actually flying back next week to go to St. Paul, Minnesota, to the 3M Innovation Center for the final competition.
Congratulations. How exciting.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really exciting. It's been a really great experience.
Brooke, this is so exciting, and I know you're pretty young, only 13 years old, so you might have some help with iCPooch. Who else is helping you with it?
Yeah, well, my parents have been very supportive of the project, and we also got a CEO on board. His name is James Pelland, and he has a lot of background in technology and distribution, so we got him on board as our CEO, and we also have a board of directors. So I've had a lot of help from professionals in the community, and people have just been so amazingly helpful with this project.
Well, I can certainly understand why you're a very precocious young lady, and I wish you all the best. This is such an exciting product. I'm looking forward to when it's out. Thank you, Brooke, so much for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling my listeners all about your wonderful, innovative product, iCPooch. Listeners, you can find out more on this segment of the episode. We'll have information on the iCPooch.com site. We'll have information on the iCPooch product, a little picture, and a link to iCPooch.com, the website. It was so wonderful talking with Brooke. A 13-year-old invented this really cool product. How exciting is that? Gives me so much optimism for our future generations out there. And what a great way to connect with your pet when you're traveling or away, or just ease your pet from that anxiety, you know? Listeners, we have a prototype, so we didn't really get a chance to try out the product, but I am so excited and so supportive of it. I think it's going to be a great product when it hits the market. Again, you can find out more on the iCPooch.com site. And I'd like to thank my producer for making me and my guest sound wonderful, and all of my listeners for listening. And we're on iHeartRadio now, so I'd like to thank all of those new listeners on iHeartRadio. It's so appreciated. If you have any questions or comments, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter. Just do a search for Best Bets for Pets. Coming up, another great show.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Dyson. The new Dyson Animal Vacs are powerful bagless upright vacuums for homes with pets. Air muscle and radio root cyclone technology generates the strongest suction power to powerfully remove dust, dirt, and pet hair from the home or car. To order your Dyson Animal Vac, go to DysonDeals.com. DysonDeals.com to order your Dyson Animal Vac today.
Dyson, music to your ears.
I'm not much of a reader, but I do wish I were more well-read.
There are so many great books coming out. I wish I could find a way to keep up.
Audible.com makes it easy to stay well-informed and catch up on your reading simply by listening. Audiobooks from Audible turn downtime into uptime. You'll be more productive and become well-read.
Now I'm able to catch up on all the great books I've been wanting to read.
With Audible, I feel smarter.
Pet Life Radio listeners, try Audible.com now and get your first 30 days of Audible Listener Gold membership plan free. And get a free audiobook. Choose from over 100,000 titles. To get this great deal, go to audibledeals.com. That's audibledeals.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Werber from Ask the Vets with Dr. Jeff here on Pet Life Radio. We want to hear from you. Listen in. We're on every Thursday, 1 o'clock Pacific Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Time here on PetLifeRadio.com. We are one of the only live shows on Pet Life Radio, and I'm here to answer your questions. So you can call in at 877-385-8882, or you can drop me an email to drjeff@PetLifeRadio.com, and hopefully we'll see you here on Thursdays.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. All right, this is something for all the pet parents out there. Cats, dogs, other pets, bugs, okay? Fleas, skin irritation, fleas, and what can you do that's all natural and better for your pet than the usual methods? I'm intrigued, aren't you? I would like to introduce Stephanie Boone. She is the founder and CEO of Wondercide. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you so much. Excited to be with you today.
I am too. Now, Wondercide is not like anything else out there. And as I was mentioning, with all this bug, fleas, and stuff like that, Wondercide is something that is quite different. Can you tell all the pet parents listening what's so special about Wondercide?
Sure. So Wondercide is different in that we take an all-natural, innovative approach to pest control. Instead of using chemicals that can have neurotoxic or carcinogenic effects, we call it treating nature with nature. So we take elements from nature and low-impact ingredients to develop innovative solutions that are safe and truly effective for pets, people, and their property.
Well, what can be better with that? And I love that, treating nature with nature. I mean, there's things out there, but we never, nobody knows for sure how it can affect your pets. Pets have sensitivities the same as people do. How did you come about with the idea for Wondercide?
So I came about the idea because of a personal experience. Like millions of other dogs and cats, my dog Luna, who was 10 years old at the time, was being treated with a vet-prescribed flea and tick control treatment. And it had been prescribed to her by various veterinarians over the course of Luna's life. And at age 10, she experienced side effects ranging from seizures and chronic skin issues to liver and kidney failure. And, what made that a little bit obvious for me was that she started losing her hair and having seizures, and she just couldn't stop itching. And I took her to several vets. I took her to both traditional and a couple of holistic veterinarians that we tried different treatment methods on her with steroids and then antibiotics. And it was just a mess. I mean, she drank enormous amounts of water and had an insatiable appetite. The steroids made her aggressive. And this pharmaceutical cycle, this process, it was not working for her. It was not making her better. And so the general consensus from the vet community was to put her down. And it just wasn't an option for me. And so I started looking into I just started doing a lot of research on chemical-based products, cleaning products, fertilizers, flea and tick control, dog shampoos, and decided that instead of putting her down, the first thing that I wanted to try was to go all organic and really try a low-impact lifestyle. And so I began to research pesticide formulations and human and animal health impact studies, regulatory laws, environmental policies, and, it fueled a fire in me. Like, the more that I learned about it, and just it upset me to such a level that I left my career, and that's how Wondercide was started. So, I self-funded the company and started formulating products. And incidentally, at the same time, relatively the same time, my grandmother had just passed away, and she left me her cedar chest. And so I was literally sitting on this chest looking at Luna, who was ill, and I had this aha moment that if cedar has been used for, thousands of years to repel pests, then there has to be some way that we could utilize that as an ingredient to help pets and to control property pests. And so that's sort of the story of how we came about. And, 5 years later, we've developed a full line of non-toxic alternatives to pesticides.
That is such a wonderful story. I was getting chills hearing that with the cedar chest, and I'm sorry to hear of your grandmother's passing, but what a great story. It's almost like a thought came to you from beyond and said, this is what you need to do. So very cool. Just a great story.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. And the good news is that Luna is still with us, and next week has her 15th birthday.
That's amazing. Happy birthday, Luna. That is so fantastic. That's just accolades to the products in Wondercide are doing right, because, here she was so sick, and the products, with using the products, making changes, and she's thriving.
She is thriving, and it's been a life-changing event for all of us. So we're very fortunate. Very fortunate.
So what kinds of products does Wondercide have? I mean, usually you think about flea and tick, and there's stuff you could put, on the coat of the dog. There's some some pills that they could take, and then there's spray that goes in the lawn. Or shampoo and shampoos. That's what you think of, or I think of when I think of conventional.
So, right, that's exactly right for conventional and traditional treatments. We have, I'll just start with our pest control line, which is kind of our flagship product, and that flagship product is called Evolve. And we named it because we wanted people to evolve from the traditional standard way of doing things, the approach. And so Evolve is a spray-on product that is both a contact to kill and a repellent for fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes. And it kills on contact. It's a repellent. It's clear and non-staining, so you can use it on pets. You can use it on bedding. You can use it on furniture and flooring. And the other really cool thing about it is it not only kills the adult pests within seconds, it kills the egg, larva, and pupa stages as well. And so it's a really versatile, easy-to-use product. You can use it, before, after you go for walks, and just on an as-needed basis. So instead of using a pill that lasts in the system for 30 days or using a topical that lasts in the bloodstream, goes throughout the bloodstream and lasts in the system for 30 days, you're treating the pet as needed for prevention. And let's say that you forget the bottle with you when you go to the park and you have a fun play day and you get home and you see a flea or two. Well, then you can simply spray them down with Evolve, and any fleas or ticks that have hitched a ride home will be eliminated at that point as well. So it prevents you from having an infestation. And then we also offer, in that pest control line, we also offer a product called Biodefense, which is for the home. And that's just great because it's safe for pet parents as well as parents with children. So many chemicals persist in the environment. And so if you think about, children playing on the floor, they inevitably pick things up and put things in their mouths, and you can't watch them every second of the day. And the same thing with our pets. There's balls and toys on the floor, or they lick themselves. And so really eliminating the chemicals from the home and from the lawn is really key to this holistic approach as well. And Biodefense works in the same way, and not just against fleas and ticks, but it kills ants and roaches and bed bugs and silverfish and hundreds of common household pests and spiders. And then we have EcoTreat for the lawn, which is a very different formulation. It's water soluble. It's really user-friendly. You can put it in just a hose end applicator and spray the lawn down. So any fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, ants, anything in the lawn, this product will eliminate. And it's non-toxic, and we refer to it as a spray-and-play product because your dogs and cats can literally be running around in the lawn with you while you're spraying it. And we have people ask, oh, my dog eats grass. Is that okay? It is okay because this product is completely made from human food-grade ingredients, as are all of our products. So that's the great thing about the pest control line, for sure. And then we do have some other lines, if you'd like me to go into that.
Sure. I'd love to hear what other lines that Wondercide has.
Sure. So the pest control line is what we refer to as our three-step system for a holistic approach. And again, that's just going back to treating nature with nature. We try to encourage people to treat the source and not the symptoms. So fleas and ticks in the environment is the source of the problem, not your dog or cat. So, again, why would you put poison on your pet when you could simply control the environment? In addition to that, we also offer a skincare line that we launched at the beginning of this year, and we're getting rave reviews on that. We have 4 different organic shampoo bars that are made from neem oil, and they are paraben and sulfate-free as well as biodegradable. They also have an amazing lather. They smell great for days, and they're so cool because they literally cut bath time in half. So you don't have like this slippery shampoo bottle in one hand and the hose in the other, and then you don't have a hand on your dog. This way you can have your water in one hand and the soap in the other, and you always have a hand on the dog, and it lathers well, and you can put the bar down and rinse them off. And so that's really great. We're getting rave reviews on that. And then the other product in our skincare line is called Skin Tonic, and it was developed for itchy, dry skin, allergies, hot spots, bites, and other skin issues. And it's something that we developed because of consumer demand. Our customers came to us and said, okay, you've solved this natural flea and tick problem for us, but my dog has hot spots, or they have dry, itchy skin, or they have allergies. And the first thing that we tell them is, skin conditions typically come from the inside out. So we have the opportunity to educate them on, proper nutrition and a balanced diet and supplements and things of that nature. But when you have, skin irritations and an itchy, scratchy dog that's, awake all night and they feel miserable, then you feel miserable. And so we developed this product made from 7 therapeutic grade oils, and it's a healing and soothing spray that's naturally antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral. So it's a really great product to have around, for anything from, again, sores to open wounds. You can spray the product directly on that, and it heals those areas and alleviates any of the discomfort that they're feeling. So that product is doing really well. And then we also have an organic ear care line. So we have an ear wash that was developed for us by Dr. Sean Messonnier. He's known as the Natural Vet. And then we also have an ear mite and infection treatment, which work very well together. And then one of our newest innovations is a joint and pain supplement called Phytoplex. And it's a natural alternative to the common supplements that you would find that would have glucosamine, chondroitin, and MSM in them. The issues with those, or how this product is different from those, is that most of those are derived from eggshell, and they're also high in calcium, so cats can't take them. And the third point is that they are not fully soluble. So if you have a dog or cat with joint pain or mobility and stability issues, you can give them more and more glucosamine and chondroitin. You can do it through supplements, you can do it in food, you can do it through treats, but it isn't soluble or fully soluble for the body to uptake those vitamins and minerals that you're trying to offer them as a solution. So this product that we've innovated is derived from eggshell membrane, which is 100% soluble and calcium-free. And it comes from hormone-free, cage-free, free-roaming chickens, actually. And so that product is available in tablets that are bacon-flavored. And dogs and cats love it. They go wild about it. So we launched that just about 2 years ago, and we also launched that because of Luna. Most of the products that we've innovated have been because of Luna. But she was no longer able to pull herself up to go outside anymore. We were having to carry her outside. Within about 3 weeks, she was able to get up, and now, she's been on it for 18 months, and she literally runs around like a puppy and jumps up on the couch, which she never did in the prior 15 years. So that's a pretty amazing product for us as well.
Stephanie, you have some great products. I mean, you have products to kill all the pests that are irritating, the family and your fur babies. You have products to keep them, nice and clean for their inside, for their joints and everything. What wonderful products you have. And I love the fact that, to repeat the phrase you said earlier, nature helping nature. I mean, great products. Now, do you have anything new on the horizon you could share with all the pet parents listening?
We do, and thank you for asking. Actually, within the next month, we are going to be launching 3 organic all-meat treats that are made right here in the USA. They are hormone-free, pesticide-free, and preservative-free. So we're very excited to add them to our line. We'll have a chicken and carrot version, and then a rabbit and carrot version, and a chicken jerky version. So it's very exciting. We reached out to some of our brand loyalists and our loyal customers on social media and asked them if this was something that they would be interested in. And, the overall feedback that we got is, yes, there's a shortage of those in the market. There's a ton of treats out there, but made in the USA and hormone-free and all-meat treats are pretty hard to come by. And so that's something that people are excited about, and we're excited to roll those out for the holiday season.
Oh, wonderful. Now, everyone's listening and saying, this sounds so good, all these great products. Where can my listeners find out more?
Sure. So the best place to learn more about Wondercide and just a holistic approach is to just visit our website at wondercide.com, and I'll spell that for you because sometimes there's some confusion. It's WONDERCIDE. wondercide.com. And it's a fast and easy shopping experience right there on the site, and we ship everything the same day. So we know if you need flea and tick control or you need supplements, you need them right away. And so any orders placed by 3 p.m., we ship the same day. You can also learn more about Wondercide and a holistic approach to pet wellness by looking us up on YouTube. We have a lot of great videos there explaining why natural is better and how to be successful with it. There really is such a growing demand for these types of products, but people are unsure what to do. And so, as part of the mission and, sort of core values of our company is that we take the responsibility of education very seriously and want to help guide customers on how to transition away from some of the traditional products and pharmaceutical-based treatments and other types of treatments for pet care and transition them to a holistic approach. But that said, with respect to where the products are available outside of our website, we also have about 350 retail locations and independent pet stores nationwide, and then it's also available on Amazon.
Okay, wonderful. Stephanie, thank you so much for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling my listeners all about the benefits of going natural. Wondercide is a great product. Listeners, you can find out more on this segment of the episode, and there will be a link to the Wondercide site as well as a picture and a little bit more information. You can find out lots there. And I'd like to thank my testers. All of my crew tried out the wonderful Wondercide products, Nikki, Mr. Z, and Dennis, and Mr. Z just loved how he smelled. Even with the skin tonic, he had a little boo-boo, and that skin tonic smelled so nice, and he just loved it. So he was feeling very, glamorous with his Wondercide skin tonic on. And I'd like to thank my producer, Mark Winter, for making me and my guests sound great. Thanks to the crew, and thank you to all my listeners for sending in all the questions and comments and everything. I so appreciate it. You can find out more updated contests or exactly when something new posts. You can find us on Twitter, and you can also find us on Facebook, Best Bets for Pets. That's where you can find the most up-to-date new shows posting, contests, giveaways, and all that fun stuff. Thank you. Keep listening. We have some great shows coming up.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.